Hey, must-have automations in business. All right. If you are new to this channel, I'm Carolee Galt and I'm a productivity strategist. So automations makes us more productive. So let's go ahead and get right into it now. So I'm going to tell you exactly what the automations are that I recommend for you, but then also later on, I'm going to show you exactly what I use in my systems. Okay. So I'm going to give you, for the ones that are just like, I don't care what you use. Like, I just want to know what I should be automating. We're going to give you the little cliff notes here. And my list was a little longer than I was expecting when I started making it. All right. So here we are. We have number one, inquiry, if I could talk. Number one here is inquiry forms. All right. So someone needs to get a hold of you. How do they inquire? How do they to say that they are interested in working with you? So that's going to be number one. We need to have an inquiry form so people can contact us. This is a streamlined way. And basically they're able to give you some information and you're able to then, give them solutions back essentially, or give them the next step. Number two here is freebies. These are also known as lead magnets. This can all be automated all the way from the landing page to the actual freebie being delivered to your person via email, via a automatic campaign. All right. So these ones are super, super simple, and they're able to then have a multi-email campaign as well. So they kind of keep educating and uplifting your person and guiding them to the next step with those emails as well. Number three, this one is huge, especially if you take one-on-one clients or you like to have coffee chats, you like to connect with a lot of people. You need to have a scheduling software. This works like I said, really well for one-on-one clients, even group, depending on what scheduling software you use. You could use group, but it allows someone to hop on your calendar if they need to schedule a call with you, and you can customize the links. So this automates everything. All the links are just available to you and to that person, if you give that to them, of course. And then you literally have it linked to your own calendar. And so and you say your availability and all this other fun stuff. You can ask questions on there so you know why they want to have the call with you. And they're able to literally pick a time on your calendar and it tells them what time it is. It sends them reminders. It's all automated, and it puts it straight on your calendar so you know what's going on. Number four is social media scheduling. All right. So there are ways to schedule videos. There are ways to schedule posts, stories. There are so many options out there. So I'm just going to tell you what I use here later on. But social media scheduling is huge. Even if you don't use it a lot, if it makes it simpler, that's what we want. Even if it's just scheduling it to multiple platforms at the same time. Number five, we have sign-up forms. This could be a sign-up form for an accelerator, a workshop, a free, kind of like a freebie type of thing, something that's free, but you want to get their contact information in return. So sign-up forms, landing pages, whatever that looks like depending on the software that you use. I will show you mine in a little bit. Your accounting. Okay, so we need to keep track of what is what in our business, right? The transactions, what kind of categories they are as far as for our taxes, and to know where we stand financially in our business. And so being able to have your bank account, your business bank account linked up to your accounting software, then all you have to do is go in and review things and make sure everything is all good to go. That is gold, especially if you start having reoccurring things. It'll automatically learn what it goes to, and it'll categorize it for you. All you have to do is review it. All right. So here's number 7. We got one more after this, is task management. This is huge. Without a task management, you're going to struggle to stay organized. You're going to struggle to know what to work on. Your things are going to fall through the cracks, period. So I'm going to show you my ultimate favorite, been using it for almost a year, scheduling or task management software with you today. And the last one here is onboarding. Let's say you have a program, a membership, a course, whatever that looks like. Have the onboarding automated. You can do this through a document, or you can do this through an email walkthrough. If it's in like a member area, you can have a video that walks them through that, different things like that. So drop any questions that you have. I'm going to go into actually showing you what I use and what I have, not necessarily what I recommend for all of them, because I haven't used all the things. I'm going to be honest, I haven't used all the things, but this is what I have used, and this is what I find efficient for my business and even financially efficient. Okay. I have tried a lot of different things. This is the way I do it, and keep finances in mind. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go right back through this. Okay. So right here is my inquiry form. All right. So this is my custom support form. Someone fills this out. It then sends them a campaign, which is an automated email saying, hey, I got your support form and I'll be in contact with you within 24 hours, which it also says here, but I'm going to tell them again because people forget. They know that you got the form, right? If they receive that email. All right. So this is what I have. This is a form that I use the website software Attractwell, and that is what this is created on. It has come a long way since I first used it, but here we are. So a lot of these things will be used in Attractwell. All right, there are a few other things that I use as well. So after they have the support form filled out, I'm now able to have a pretty well-rounded understanding of their business. Okay, so I can actually give them custom support options, whether that be a program, whether that be a next step, whether that be a YouTube video for them to check out, whatever that looks like, send them a freebie. Speaking of freebies, here we are. The next one here is you need to have freebies, which are lead magnets. This is my favorite freebie ever because it's been a lifesaver, and it's my must-do list is what I call it. So it tells you how to create your must-do list. If you want to grab your own must-do list, it's going to be linked below as well. So basically, this is a freebie, a lead magnet that you get. I receive your name and email in exchange for this amazing freebie. And there's a template included, you guys. So you put in your name and email and you press make my plan now. And then it's going to send an automated campaign to you that has this freebie included in that, along with a few other emails. All right. Completely transparent, right, you guys? But that's what this is, but it's all automated. Now I get notified that this happened, but it's automated for you. And I have the campaigns, the emails set up to be able to walk you through your next step. All right. So with that, this is the landing page that you land on. This is also done in Attractwell. And then this is a campaign that I have set up for this specific freebie. So it's going to automatically send an email right here, and it's going to send immediately, and it's going to send out another email in the next one. Okay. So this is all done in Attractwell. This is just one of those all-in-one website platforms. I started here. I like it. It has far less like things I have to have work together. And so it's been working pretty good for me. All right. So the next one, I didn't tell you that. Okay. So this one is also sign up forms. All right. This was next to my little, So sign up forms here is where this is for an accelerator, masterclass, workshop, whatever you want to have it here. They put your name in the email, and then you send them wherever you want them to go for this specific class that they're signing up for, or whatever that looks like. Okay. So next we have the scheduling software. I use Calendar Hero. Calendar Hero is super efficient. You can schedule groups, you can schedule one-on-ones, you can integrate Zoom, so many different things. Okay. So this is super affordable. As I'm saying this right now, it's $8 a month for a single, and it's $12 for a team. And so this is super efficient, but this is linked to my calendar, and it's saying, given my availability, these are the times that I'm available on these different days. All right. As you can see, there is quite a few times available for this coffee chat. I opened up my schedule to accommodate for a few things. And so they're able to literally click on this, press select, able to answer a few questions for me. All right. And then press confirm. And then there we go. Now they have scheduled a time to have a coffee chat with me, and it automatically reminds them the time of the chat. It automatically puts it in my Google Calendar. And so I know exactly when it happens, and it sends me a reminder too, so I don't forget. All right. And this specific software actually sends an email to me every morning that tells me all of the things that are on my calendar, period, and the times that they are. So that's kind of cool too. All right. This next one is social media scheduling. Now I use repurpose.io, and this is for videos only. Okay. So I have things set up to pull from my TikTok essentially, and it goes to my Google Drive. This one pulls from YouTube to my Google Drive. TikTok to Reels. As you can see, the trend is most of the things come from TikTok and get repurposed to other things. Okay. So essentially, if I want to repurpose a TikTok to a Reels, I literally press view content. It's going to bring up all of my content from TikTok. And I'm going to be able to pick what I want. I'm going to be able to press publish. And then I can change this. If I want, put a thumbnail, press publish now, or I can schedule it. Okay. So it literally automates a lot more things in my business because now I don't have to go to TikTok and download things. I don't have to re-record the video. So it takes a couple of steps, but you can also have this automatically set up to automatically publish from TikTok to Instagram if you wanted to. I choose to do it manually. Plenty of options, as you can see. I don't have this one up here, but I have used Metricool in the past. It's been definitely affordable and it's got analytics and all of that, especially if you're a social media manager or someone that definitely needs to know those things. Metricool is really good and affordable. I personally, right now, I use repurpose.io and then I use the Business Suite in Facebook. So, or I just post it manually, like literally as we go right now. So, but eventually, yes, it will get scheduled a little bit more, but until then, here we are. All right, next up, we have our accounting. Okay. So here we have, I use Wave. I used to use QuickBooks, but QuickBooks was costing me a fortune. And I'm like, I don't like this. Now I use Wave. Wave is free for the basic stuff. If you are a business owner that's just starting out and you just need to keep track of and categorize your transactions, it'll automatically filter in. And you can then, it'll learn your stuff, like I said before, and you can just go in and review it and it makes it pretty automatic. Okay. Next here, I have task management. This one I do highly recommend. Okay. This one does cost, this is not a free option, but in my personal opinion, it is worth every penny because of its so many options or so many integrations. Okay. Because we can automate things. It makes things a lot easier. So this one I do personally recommend. I've been using this one almost a year. This one's called Sunsama, and you can go ahead and grab that link below as well. I have training videos on this that you can grab as well if you decide to try this out. If you use my link below, you get a 30-day trial instead of a 14-day trial. So you have nothing to lose. You don't like it, you don't like it. No big deal. All right. But I do have a training video so that way you spend that 30 days actually using the software, not trying to figure out how to use the software. All right. So I'm not going to go in depth into how this works, but we're able to have tasks for our day, and these actually automatically roll over. Okay. We have our calendar. We have a bunch of integrations like Notion, our Gmail account. We can drag in emails. We can categorize things. This is robust. If you want to know more about it, like I said, grab the link in the comments and we can go through that. But this automates a lot of things because it can automatically roll things over to the next day. I'm not rewriting the same tasks. I'm able to keep track of the time as well. I'm able to categorize things. I'm able to schedule things farther in advance. And so it just allows it to be, it's not 100% automated, but it is more efficient as far as being able to manage your tasks. There are automated features to it, however, right? All right. So the next part is onboarding. Okay, so there's two ways that I have done onboarding in the past. All right, so this is my onboarding for my one-on-one coaching, my productivity plans, and this is all laid out, all the things that they need to know for this program. Okay, so this is what they do for onboarding. Yes, this is part of an actual one-on-one call that we do together. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they only get this and you leave them go. Okay, depends on what you're doing. Now that is possible to do this. Now this was for one-on-one coach. I'm not just going to throw a document at them and be like, okay, we're done. Like, so it just depends. But if you're just this for a course or maybe even a mentorship program, giving them something like this, maybe with a video as well, you can integrate videos in here. This is Notion. I love Notion. As you can see, I use Notion for lots of things, for all sorts of things. And it also integrates with Sunsama. So I can pull things in from Notion into Sunsama. All right. So this is one way, a document. You can use a Google Doc too. I just personally have used Notion more recently. The other thing that you could possibly do is just an email campaign. This is my 7-day jumpstart program, and this is into my mentorship program that I have. And so I have a 7-day trial essentially, and I walk them through it because this mentorship program has so much to offer. I give them a bite-sized piece during their 7 days so that they can see if they want to continue. So each day has something different. and it's fun, and they get to choose what they want to do. These are all different ways that I have allowed automations into my life. And whatever automations and reminders that you need, make it work for you, especially wherever you can. Okay. I want you to think, if you're like, oh, wow, that was a lot. These are the automations that I suggested. There is a ton more. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton more. You can put automations in emails. You can, like, your actual inbox. You can put, oh my, I'm literally not even, this was 7 of them. I'm not, or 8. That was 8. It was 8 of them. So I just told you the 8 that I definitely want to have automated that saved me a lot of time. And so if you have anything else that you're like, oh my gosh, game changer, automated, drop it below. I want you to comment below what the other thing is, the other things that you might want to automate in your business. So if you want to know anything else about any of these things, you can go ahead and comment below, and I'll be happy to answer any of them for you. If you want me to go in depth into how I do any of these things in my business, I will absolutely create another video for that, but I need to know that you want to know it. So comment below if you want to see a video on any of those softwares that I shared with you today, and we can go from there. So make sure you like this video if it was helpful for you. Comment below any questions that you have. Subscribe to this channel as I drop 1 new video every single week for ADHD or neurodivergent entrepreneurs just like yourself, to help you get more productive in your business, your household, or your life, because they are ultimately always intertwined. All right, until next time.